In the bustling city of Houston, there was a quirky little cafe tucked into a quiet corner of the neighborhood called the Fourth Dimension Café. It wasn't your typical coffee shop. Instead of offering free Wi-Fi, the cafe featured imagination stations at each table. These stations included blank journals, sketchpads, and even augmented reality glasses to see your dreams. The cafe was owned by a spirited entrepreneur named Rachel, who often greeted customers with her signature line, "Welcome to the cafe where your reality begins." One rainy Tuesday morning, a worn-out entrepreneur named Tom stumbled into the cafe. Tom was in his late 30s, with a failing tech startup and a mountain of debt that seemed to grow by the hour. Exhausted, he ordered a black coffee and slumped into a corner booth, staring blankly at the journal on the table. "Rough day?" Rachel asked, as she slid into the seat across from him uninvited. "You could say that," Tom muttered. "I've been working non-stop, but nothing's changing. Same problems, same failures, every single day." Rachel smiled knowingly and leaned in. "Let me tell you a story. You've heard of Neville Goddard?" Tom shrugged. "Vaguely. Something about imagination." "Exactly," Rachel said. "He believed we're always creating our realities, whether we realize it or not. Everything in this world, from the chair you're sitting on to the business you're running, started as an idea. But here's the twist. Most of us are unintentionally using our imaginations to recreate the same old problems instead of building new possibilities." Tom raised an eyebrow. "So you're saying my imagination is the problem?" Rachel shook her head. "Not the problem, just misdirected. Let me show you." She pulled out a napkin and drew two overlapping circles. "This circle is your current reality, stress, debt, failure. And this one," she pointed to the second circle, "is the reality of your potential. They're happening simultaneously. The trick is learning how to shift your attention from one to the other." "How is this possible?" said Tom asked skeptically. Rachel grinned. "Let's start with something simple. What's one thing you do want?" Tom thought for a moment. "I want my startup to succeed. I want to stop worrying about money." "Perfect," Rachel said. "Now imagine it. Close your eyes and picture your startup thriving. Imagine the office buzzing with excitement, your bank account growing, your clients thrilled with your work. Hold that picture in your mind for a few minutes every day. That's how you start changing the stream of your reality." Tom rolled his eyes. "Sounds too easy." Rachel laughed. "It's simple, but not easy. You've spent years imagining failure, whether you realize it or not. This is about rewiring that habit. The longer you hold your attention on success, the more you'll start to see opportunities and ideas that align with it. But here's the kicker, you have to act on those ideas." Over the next few weeks, Tom became a regular at the Fourth Dimension Café. He used the journals to map out his vision for his startup and the AR glasses to visualize a bustling office space. He even started jotting down small ideas that popped into his mind, like reaching out to an old mentor or tweaking his business pitch. Slowly but surely, things began to shift. A chance meeting at a networking event led to a major client. That client referred another. Investors started to take notice. And one day, as Tom signed a deal that finally put his startup in the black, he realized Rachel had been right. Back at the cafe, Tom slid into his usual booth, grinning. "Welcome back, Mr. Success," Rachel teased. "Guess what?" Tom said. "I'm expanding. Need a new name for my business. Any ideas?" Rachel thought for a moment, then said, "How about Limitless Ventures?" "Seems fitting." Tom laughed. "Perfect." And just like that, Tom realized the truth he'd been blind to for years. Everything you want already exists. You just have to imagine it and act. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.